Hello. I don't know if anyone's here yet, but hi. My hair is very wet. I haven't actually looked at myself in the mirror, really. But here we are. Everyone's doing good. Just signing in so I can actually see who is on. Oh. Let's see. Probably gonna post a reminder. Oh, hi, Donica. Vincent, this is a public chat. How you doing? Oh, just trying to breathe. I pulled one of the muscles between my ribs today. Or not today, this week. And I went surfing again for the first time today. So I'm feeling it. Happy Halloween. Very exciting. So very fun. Okay, I think that we are, there we go. Just trying to sign in so I can see who's on. Vince stayed out a little bit longer than me, so he's still getting dressed. He is currently practically naked beneath his towel poncho.
Not anymore, I'm not.
I don't want to see it.
I'm changing.
I'm kidding, he's dressed.
Chill.
Daddy, chill daddy. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out music because I can't use Epidemic Sound on this channel because I'm not paying for it on this channel. My hair is as good as it's gonna get. I literally just got back from surfing and washed my hair super fast. Which is why I'm late. So sorry about that.
Hi, Donica, by the way.
This is hi. Okay, so we're gonna try out YouTube Library, and I don't know if it's gonna be any good, but we're gonna try. It might suck. Oh, I'm so sorry. That was freaking loud. I did not expect that to be full blast. Hello? Okay, sorry. I hope that did not destroy your ears.
Oh, that makes me one hell of a Kenny.
I might have just been me. Actually, my computer volume is loud. I don't know how my computer volume affects. Vince, will you hear it and see if that volume is okay, and then I'll figure out if that works. I'm so sorry if that destroyed your ears. Ouch. Oh, I literally, since we have not been around kids for forever, we haven't had a house in so long, I feel like Halloween just comes and goes so quick. So this year, I bought Reese's Pumpkins. We got pumpkins.
Buy a four.
It's already so low. What if I do this? Does that make a difference? We're gonna play with volume. I haven't ever used.
It's gonna catch up.
Okay. But yeah, I just feel like it comes and goes so quick. So I did buy Reese's Pumpkins this year. They were like $4 for a bag. But I was like, I deserve a Reese's Pumpkin because I know I'm not gonna get any other candy. My mom always makes really good chili, and like we hang out at the house if we're in Arizona, but didn't make a difference. Okay, so it's just on this end. Why is this so freaking loud? YouTube, get your act together. That's as low as I can put it. It is literally, I can't even see the volume bar. Isn't that crazy? I hate this though, also. We might...
Much better.
That's better? Okay. Cool. Let me see, can I hear it? Kinda.
It's very pensive, like...
I know. Well, I changed it, now it's lighter. We're gonna play with this music. So yeah, I need to, it's like, here's the thing. Right now we're paying 15, 18 bucks a month for Epidemic Sound, which I love. It really is, Epidemic Sound is like the best for music and stuff. It's what I use for all my vlogs and everything. Sarah the Instrumentalist is my favorite creator on there. But I don't have I'm not paying for this channel, I'm only paying for my main channel, which means that I can't use the music for this channel. And the only free music is this. Vincent, are you still going to the...
Yes.
Is that what you're pointing at me?
Yes.
Vincent's going to get me soda. Sorry, my hair is like really bugging me because it's just wet. No. Could you pass me the the snack though. I want an oatmeal cream pie. And a Reese's pumpkin. And maybe, yeah, it's time. It's Halloween Day. We deserve it. And then also maybe, yeah, that's my dinner. Dinner. Oh, this one's a ghost. I need a pumpkin. Whichever one's open. I think pizza's the one that's open. Look, they have ghosts. That's cute. And little bats. Thank you. Delicious, healthy dinner for my 30-year-old self. Am I 30 or am I 14? It's hard to tell. They both a bat. These are so cute. Adorable. They're so good.
That's good.
Thank you. Okay, that's all my favorite junk food in one place. Hallelujah. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween, except honestly, this is me every night. Not really just Halloween, honestly. Just trying to, okay, keep myself in my hair. This music is still weird, but it's better than the other one. I'm gonna keep looking around on here. Let's see. Maybe I'll do a Google search. Are there like any good lo-fi? Is there lo-fi music in YouTube library? Oh, jeez. Okay. Maybe it might be under hip hop. Because that's technically the genre. Even though it doesn't ever feel like hip hop. Let's see. Apply. Because I don't want anything like crazy. Funky, dramatic, and bright. I don't want any of that. Let's see. Happy? We're gonna play this. Let's see what it sounds like. We're all gonna go on a musical journey together. Reese's Pumpkins and Kit Kats. Kit Kats I used to love, but I haven't had them in a really long time. Vincent likes Crunch Bars. He's so European. I don't like Crunch Bars. I like Almond Joys. And I'm just gonna fix my bags. And I like, what else do I like? I really just love Reese's. I don't eat a lot of candy, honestly. I love junk food, and I like junky pastries and donuts and stuff, but I don't eat a lot of like candy. I think I like fruity candy more, maybe. Like I eat Haribo gummy bears literally every single time we go to the movies. That's like my #1 movie snack is Haribo gummy bears. So I guess I eat a lot of those. I do love gummy bears. I have a specific way I eat them. Bite the head off first. A nice movie snack because I can eat it without having to look at it. The only thing that's a surprise is which flavor I get. Yeah. Decapitation. Yeah, Haribo gummy bears, that's all I ever eat. Is there any other candy that I ever eat? I don't really get candy. Yeah, it's still gummy. I don't really eat anything besides the gummies. I do. The Sour Patch Kids are alright. I don't like how messy. I like things that I can eat with my hands without getting messy, though. As I eat this very messy oatmeal cream pie somehow. This is my favorite, like, junk pastry to get in the highly preserved and mostly plastic aisle of the grocery store. These and chocolate zingers. I love chocolate zingers so much. That's like my guilty pleasure treat. And it's day 2 of my period, so we're eating a lot of toast. All I've eaten is eggs. I don't have an appetite. Skittles. I used to like Skittles more. I think since I took such a long break from like fruity stuff, they feel like kind of strong to me now. They're very tart, but like not in a way that I love. Like I like High Chews better than Starburst for the same reason. I don't know. I think I just have old people tastes. Okay, I'm gonna post a reminder that I'm live. Just in case. I don't know if anyone even sees those, but this music's better. Great. That's happy. YouTube. I'm assuming people are gonna be busy tonight, but this stream is for all the people who are not busy. Like me. There were some fun people in costumes out surfing today. Which is kind of wish I had something, but okay. Live stream. Starburst. Starburst are good. I like the mini ones. Have you ever had those? They're like, I feel like they're more bite-sized because the main ones are kind of like a mouthful sometimes, and these other ones are like a perfect size. Oh, you know what else I love is like the what is it, Brookstone or whatever? The like acai chocolate. Those are so good. I eat those a lot. That's like our fancy treat when we're like getting stacked stuff and we want chocolate. That's like the fancy one. Okay, what do I have here? And I'm going to share this on my Instagram also. Let's see. Why did it only play that one? Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, it looks like now we know in YouTube Studio, the hip hop and rap genre is actually a lot more lo-fi than it is hip hop. Very helpful. Okay. I do like the Haribo Coca-Colas, but I like the Bears better. I think because I get bored. I like treats with like different flavors. If it's like little bite-sized things like that, so like Starburst and Skittles are both good for that reason. The gummy bears are good. I like the Coca-Cola ones a lot. They're so good, but I got bored. Okay, let me take a selfie. Nothing. Link. You remember back in the days when you had to have 10,000 Instagram followers to be able to link anything in your story? That was the worst. Don't have Halloween plans. Maybe we'll do a pumpkin emoji. I like pulled one of the muscles that's like in between your ribs. It's the beginning of the week. They take so long to heal, and it's like a core, you know, muscle that you use every day. So it hurts all the time. Let's see, we're gonna find a Halloween gif. Well, I can't accept those icky, sticky peanut. Oh, yeah. I'm not a fan of those either. I don't like those. You know what I love from Halloween, though? Is the caramel apple lollipops. I actually do need to find some of those because I freaking love those. Those are my favorites. I used to fight for those. I'd trade for them. That and I also really love candy corn, which everyone in my family makes fun of. My mom buys a bag of candy corn and puts it in the drawer by the door every year. It's like part of her decorations, but I'm the only one that actually eats them. Vincent thinks they're disgusting. Okay. Cute little bat gif, because we need some movement on this and a dancing skeleton. That'll work. Okay, there we go. Posted. Candy corn, thank you, Donica. You look great, hon. Yeah, I was gonna go take a walk and get soda. Because I'm just really on a roll today. Yeah, candy corn is good. It's fun to eat. I always used to try to eat it with like trying to get each like candy corn section perfect. That was fun. Okay. As soon as I finish this cookie, I'm gonna start actually working on this. I'm not gonna finish it tonight, that's for sure. Doing this project was such a fail this month. I just got busy with so many other things. I really underestimated how long Inktober would take every day. So I just really struggled. I made it to day 17 and I gave up. It's like there's no way I can do this. Okay. Should I wash my hands before I start working on this? Probably. Do I want to get up? No. I don't. I have Kleenex. I'm gonna wipe my hands with Kleenex. I have ocean water. Today, surfing was so weird because it was really, really slow. Which you'd think would be nice. It's nice in that, like, you're not getting rocked all the time. But also... Sorry, that's so gross. Also, it's so hard to catch the wave the right way. Like, I was really struggling to get on a wave. Because it's like, if you don't catch it at just the right time, then you just don't have enough power to stay on it. Which makes you unsteady. Like, when the wave has a little more oomph, then it pushes you towards the beach a little faster and it's easier. So today I found my limit of how shallow and slow I can really do for the waves. I've gone on a few, but like I didn't actually get to ride. Like I didn't get like the zoomy, fun, excited adrenaline feeling I usually get. It was mostly just like, okay, we're here. Dry my hair a little bit more. Yeah, but I did it after taking 2 days off, so I feel good about that. There was a cute gal with cat ears out there. The other day, there were these three people. They all had like skull paint on their faces. It must have been like grease paint or something that's waterproof. And Vincent was like, I love your face paint. And they're like, thanks, for the 3 dead amigos is what they said. There's another person wearing like a Where's Waldo costume. I think it was just like a striped shirt over a wetsuit basically, because everyone's in wetsuits now. But it was so funny because, you're just like watching Waldo surf down the beach. It was kind of funny. I thought it was kind of fun. That's been the last few days. Where's my thread? Otherwise, not you. This music does not keep going. Weird. I have to like click on it. Well, just gonna have to try to remember. I'm really bad with music. This is gonna be tricky. The strange thing is that a few kids who showed up trick-or-treating without a bag, did they just hold their hand out? Tell me if I'm wrong, because you'd have a better, you'd have a better temperature gauge than I would as far as how things are now. Temperature gauge. That is not the right analogy, but I think you know what I mean. I feel like Halloween just isn't the same as it was. Like, there's more stranger danger, so, like, kids aren't just, like, out going crazy by themselves as much as, like, when I was a young teen, junior high, when I was, like, still actually able to trick-or-treat. And we were, like, kind of doing half trick-or-treating, but, like, half doing haunted houses, and it was just, like, a wild, ruckus night with all of the friends, and it was so fun. I just feel like kids aren't doing that anymore. and like people don't spend as much time on costumes. And I don't know, is candy more accessible than it was? I feel like if I was a parent, I wouldn't be giving my kids candy very often, which means that like Halloween candy would still be a fun, exciting thing. But I just feel like Halloween doesn't feel quite the same after the internet is the way it is. They don't know how to trick or treat. They don't know how their parents hold their bags for them, but they were standing this. That's really sad. Maybe I just got lucky. I grew up in like a really nice area. There was streets that were a little bit like more run down. But most of the neighborhood I grew up in was it was Mesa, Arizona Historic District, which means that like all the houses are really cool old houses that were built like pre-1950 generally. It's where my grandma lived and where we built the van was at that house, in that neighborhood. But and a lot of people that lived there had lived there for a long time, and a lot of people that lived there had spent a lot of time like refurbishing the homes that they lived in. So there was just a lot of like, I think like neighborliness. Like there was always kind of, you know, someone new would move in and construction projects would start and the neighbors would help out, go chat with them on the front porch or whatever. And there's always kids riding up and down the street, and the street that we lived on in particular wasn't a throughway, so it was pretty quiet. Like I had every driveway memorized because we'd like we go like, you know, with our bikes. We had a route that we would take every time. And then there was like a few houses with like driveways that would go around. We'd always like go do the whole thing. So like trick-or-treating in that neighborhood was like great because we knew all the neighbors. Like we had a neighbor down the street that owned an embroidery business that had a big embroidery studio in their garage, and they had a pool, so we'd go like, you know, to the pool at their house. And then on the other end of the block was like the lady that would hang out with us while we were waiting for the bus stop. And then across the street was this really nice couple that never had kids and like loved to hang out with us, and they'd invite us over for snacks. Like we just knew everybody, and so trick-or-treating was fun because it's like going to visit all the neighbors. And that's how it was last year too, like when we went to Dana's house. Dana, my friend Dana, who comes on here sometimes. Last year we were with them for Halloween, and it was in her parents' neighborhood, and it was the same thing. Like they went, like every single house was like somebody that they knew, and they would just like go and chat. It was so nice. So I don't know, maybe I just got lucky, but like I feel kind of sad for kids. Kind of pathetic. Like how do you not? I think it's on the parents. Like how do you not understand that it's important to teach your kids how to talk to strangers and how to like, and that it's important to know your neighbors? Like, why are parents not introducing their children to their neighbors so that, like, I don't know. I just feel like I know like the statistics about like abuse and how it happens with people you know, but it also is really important to like have kids that like know the people around them so that they can differentiate between like, you know, friend and foe. I think that's important. And again, maybe we just got lucky, but we never had any issues. And all of our neighbors knew us, and we knew them. So I just feel like that's the weird thing is like, why don't parents care to like do that for their children? Like make sure that they know the people around them. I don't know. That's what's weird to me. I know in my mom's neighborhood, my mom moved. They don't live in the historic district anymore. Well, that was like pre my parents getting divorced, so my stepdad has never lived there. But my mom, they live in like a newer area now, and this particular like neighborhood that they live in is really quiet. But just a few blocks over is like a huge neighborhood, and like every single person in the neighborhood goes all out like crazy, and they shut the entire street down in like the whole neighborhood, and everyone trick-or-treats there. So it's like a huge packed streets, like tons of kids. It's like kind of crazy. So like everyone in the area just goes to that one neighborhood. I just feel kind of bad for the neighbors. Like that's a lot of candy and money to spend on that every year. But I guess they love doing it. And they do, there's a different neighborhood that does the same thing for Christmas. So I feel like, I don't know, like in my mom's neighborhood, I guess it's like pretty quiet too. They don't know their neighbors unless they're at the same church, which a lot of them are, because a lot of them are Mormon. It's weird. The difference between now and when I used to trick-or-treat in the 80s is that there's specific trick-or-treat times for each town. I remember going to so many homes till like 11 p.m. Yeah. Like we would stay out until like 9-ish. Always, I remember. 3 to 7. See, 3 to 7 is way too early to me. I understand like little kids, but like little kids, like parents, if they want to keep their schedule, like isn't the point that it's like a holiday? Like let the kids stay up late once. Like it's not gonna kill them. I always got to stay up late on Halloween, and my parents were just like, hey, the more candy you eat, the later you're gonna stay up, and the more tired you're gonna be for school tomorrow. You're still going to school, and we're like, okay, you know, we just did it. It was not a big deal. It was one day. And that was like the one day we were allowed to stay up late and like dress up and stay up all night trading candy. I don't really understand. So I don't really get like making kids go to bed early still. Toddlers, it's like you can take them out for half an hour and then they're done. So I don't think that even matters as far as like sleep, you know, like bedtimes and like times to be done goes. Because I know like most toddlers' bedtimes are like between 7 and 8. So I don't think that's fine. I get that. But like they're not out very long anyway. Like 3 is so early. Like it's so much more fun when it's dark. I don't know. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like 3 o'clock. It's like the middle of the afternoon. It's like you get home from school and then you just go walk to all your neighbors' houses in full daylight. Halloween costumes are meant to be seen in the dark. Gives the illusion that they're better than they are because really they're just all homemade. At least mine were. I don't know. I have opinions because I loved Halloween so much when I was younger. And I was the weird kid who would get I had a really vivid imagination and would get so invested and do so much. Oh, shoot. I would do so much for Halloween. And so, like, I would have been so sad if I never had, like, if I couldn't get to do that. I just feel like 7 is early. 8 or 9. I think 9 is fine. Or like really, I'd say the same time as like sound ordinances. Like most towns have like quiet hours. And that I know that usually starts like 9 or 10. So I would say like why aren't trick-or-treating hours just the same as quiet hours? Like that makes the most sense. Crazy. Yeah, it's just I feel like it's a kind of a dying thing. Same thing with like haunted houses. Like they're not the same as they used to be. They used to be so fun. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of sad. In other news, Vince and I decided we're definitely going to come to Southern California after we're done with van life, which I think will be soon. We started looking at places here and realized that like less than an hour from the beach, we can rent an entire house, like a 2-bedroom, 1,200 square foot house for like under $2,000 a month in the LA area, which is crazy. So there were several ones that looked good, and it's just renting, it's not buying, so it's not like the stakes are really high. You know, if we hate it, we just stay there for a year and we move. Yeah, when we realized that, we're like, okay, well, we could do that in like 6 months. We just need to make sure we save up enough to move in, and that the timing works out with selling the van so that we can not be paying for the $800 van payment and rent at the same time for more than a month or two. Price the van to sell and get it ready and post it immediately. Yeah, so we're excited. I think we're both a little bit burnt out. Just there's so many things that I want to do that require space now, and the reason that moving into the van was easy from when we were in New York is because we didn't have space anyway. Like we literally basically made our apartment a studio apartment and had an office, but we were still sharing the office, which makes like it just is still hard because I can't play music out loud. I have to have headphones in. I have to try to ignore Vince's teaching. I'm still doing that. So leaving New York and moving into the van it didn't feel like a big deal because it was just kind of the same that we've already been doing. But I'm really ready for something different, I think. Like I want to do more art. I want to have like a studio space, and I want to have all my books, and I want to like be able to have sound space that's teaching. I'm sick of it. So I think that's what's on the agenda. I'm really ready. I'm very excited. I think that we always thought we'd be East Coasters, but I think just because we fell in love with surfing, and also it's easier to visit family because family's only 6 hours away. It's like half a day drive. It's a little bit more like doable. The weather here, like the weather on the East Coast has been pretty all over the place too. Southern California is really the only place where the weather stays. I really like all their like anti-smog laws, so the air here is nicer, which is good for my COVID lungs. Food is better because it's more regulated. There's like a lot of reasons that California kind of rocks. That my conservative family used to say were reasons California sucked, but they were wrong. So I think I don't like this music. So I think that's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be fun. So sad, angry, happy. There's like so many different genres in a row. Maybe I'll do happy. Okay, here's the thing, Donica. You'd think that we would, except that then Vincent's business declined and inflation has kicked our asses. So we actually have almost no more money saved than we did before. But I think the thing we keep having to remind ourselves of is that unlike a lot of people, we have like no debt. Like we took on, like, the only debt that we have is the car payment, which everybody has a car payment. So that doesn't feel like too bad. And we're actively putting $600 a month towards paying down the rest of the van extra on top of like what we're already doing. And like some of the construction costs. We're on a credit card that's already been closed. We're just paying off that off. So like we have like some payments that we're making to actively pay down the little bit of debt that we have. My student loans are forever furloughed, I think. So, and one of them is already paid off. So I have maybe like $3,000 left total in student loans that I'm still not gonna have to pay, I think. And that's it as far as debt goes. Like it's just our van and then like the credit card that we had extra stuff on. So like Vincent and I we're always like, we're very paycheck to paycheck, but I keep having to remind him that like we're paycheck to paycheck because we're not living outside of our means. Like we're paycheck to paycheck because we don't use credit cards. Like every single thing that we buy is from money that we earn. So like we're completely in the black and we're actively paying stuff down on top of that. So I keep having to remind myself of that because like it feels tight, but like it's because we're being smart with like our bills, like how we have bills. Because our bills are actually also paying down stuff. Still feels bad to not have a lot of extra. It was bad timing. We had a few, like several thousand saved up last year, and then we just like could not keep up with our standard monthly stuff that we've had. Like it hasn't changed that much since we lived in New York, but Vincent's gotten less work than he expected. Daniel, how you doing? So this Christmas is actually going to be really tight, but the thing that's nice about it is that our van's still in really good shape, and if we just do a little bit of cosmetic, like repaint and whatever else, it should sell for more than we bought and built into it. So like I think we ended up putting around 70 or 80. Well, we'll probably make back what we made. 70 or 80 grand. I think is what we ended up putting into it total. And I think we should make about 80 grand on selling it. So it's kind of like living rent free for 2 years once we get, the van sold. Then we'll have a nice little cushion to play with, which I'm very excited about. Did you put free candy on your van? No. I didn't want to get the cops called on us. I did go surfing, and otherwise I'm here. But yeah, it's just like been. That's why I think one reason why we're ready to be in a place again is because there's like some limitations now for making money that we have that we wouldn't have if we had had space in the first place. I think I was really hopeful that like van content would pick up, make up the difference. But it's just really hard to make van content. I knew it would be, but I'm just not cut out for it. And oh shoot, I messed up. I'm accepting that about myself at this point. Because I just feel like you really have to just like make your life so aesthetic. And that requires things to be super clean all the time. And for you to like look the part all the time. And it's just like, when you're in such a tiny space, like I'm just not good at that. And like, flip side of that is if you're not going to make things really beautiful and aesthetic and like desirable, then it's like gritty drama. And I can't do, dude, I'm just not good at like, and then this happened. Like, I just cannot. I feel like you've followed me for a long time. You know my content style. Like, I can't do that. So I think that that's one reason why it has not worked for me. And I haven't put out nearly as much as I think I need to. So that's kind of a bummer. So my Etsy shop is, doing fine, but it's not enough to make up the difference for what Vincent hasn't made. Yeah, honestly, if we were making more money and we didn't need to sell it in order to like be able to move into a place, I wouldn't want to sell it. Like, I'd want to keep it and just have it for like weekends and stuff because we really do love it. there isn't much that we'd change about it. And yeah, I'm looking forward to being in a place, but I'm gonna be sad, I think. I'm gonna have to mourn it a little bit when it goes. I'll be glad that it gets a second life with someone else. And I know the cats will be happier having like a big house to run around in, and I'll be so happy to have like a studio space and not have to listen to Vincent teaching all day. The other thing that really we want to do is Vincent really wants to go to school. Like he had done a year or two of a chemistry bachelor's degree in France when we got married. So he didn't get to finish because, we moved to the US. And it was an industry he wasn't really interested in. It's something like his dad kind of forced him into, so he was kind of glad he didn't pursue that, because chemistry, he's good at it, but it's not his passion. So I think now he's still just feeling like he wishes he went to school, and I just told him, Vincent, you can go to school. Our life is such that we can make choices and do whatever we want to do. You just have to choose. You just need to really dig deep and figure out what you want and do it. He was raised without a lot of choice, so he really struggles, I think, to know what he wants in life. And so that's been the really, I think the really beautiful thing about van life is just that we've had time to figure out who we are. I don't like this guy. Okay. Now we know we don't like that guy. That's been the real journey, is Vincent, we did have a little bit of extra money so Vincent could go to therapy. We've had extra money so that I can be on the right kind of meds. Daniel is too much. I was distracted by it. So that means that it has to change. I'm sorry. But yeah, so we have spent money on things that we wouldn't have been able to have otherwise. And I think that that's kind of probably the most important thing that we needed to do, is get our heads straight. Figure out kind of how to live as adults in this world for the foreseeable future. So that has worked out really good. And I think that that's helped Vincent a lot. He's just trying to figure out. It's I can't imagine. I think I can't relate. Tell me if you feel this way. I have always been a creative forever. I had different things I thought I wanted to do as a really little kid. I used to say I wanted to be a marine biologist, or I wanted to go work with mountain gorillas in Rwanda. I had very clear ideas about what I wanted to do when I was little. But when it came down to it, it was always art. Art is the thing that I've always done really consistently through my whole life. It's something that I continually come back to and do, and the thing that I love. I don't like this either. I'm gonna go back to this. I think this artist I liked. But yeah, so for me, it's my challenge is in figuring out how to monetize so that I can do the thing that I love and that I've always felt is the only thing that I'm really good at. And not in a disparaging way. It's just we all have things that we're better at than other things. And that's the thing that I'm better at than the average person. And so that's the thing that I'd love to pursue, Why do I have this random loop? What is that? But yeah, I just so for me the challenge is how do I make it sustainable for life so that we can live? And Vincent is what does he even want to do? It's just a whole different kind of thing to figure out that I just don't relate to. My calling has always been creative stuff in art, and making things and teaching other people how to make things has been something that has been a consistent thread through my life. And so I don't know, it's just it's so hard because I don't know how to help him with that. Because for me, it's figuring out how to make money doing the thing I love, and for him, it's what does he even like? So we had a good heart-to-heart in this week, and I just told him okay, so tell me what you love about teaching. And every single thing he mentioned isn't exclusive to teaching, and he can get that in other areas of work that would probably be less stressful, and where he could just have a job with a company and not have to be self-employed, because that's the thing that's really stressful, is freelancing. I'm not making enough. I need to have a space so I can really be so strict with my schedule, because that's my ADHD brain definitely does not do good with interruptions, and van life is constant interruptions. There's not one day where I've just been able to sit and work without interruptions. The only time I get to do that is if I'm like sitting in Starbucks, which I will do. Like if I'm going to like a cafe or something, I can sit there for 8 hours straight and do the occasional bathroom break and like not even sweat it. Like I just like, I'm go, 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 go. When I can sit and focus and like sit in a comfortable chair and look at my computer, and like Starbucks is like the perfect amount of like a little bit of distraction, but like also there's people watching me, so I'm gonna keep working, right? Like I'm not gonna like get distracted sitting on my phone because people are watching. So that's the only time that I get uninterrupted work right now, and that is what's killing me. For Vincent, it's like it's just so stressful to freelance, and like I said, he's still making enough for us to get by, and the next like batch of classes is going to be a little bit better than these last ones were, but it's still tricky. Like it's really stressful. So I think the cool thing is if we can get into a space that's under $2,000 a month, our monthly costs won't change much. I'll be able to work more and better, do more live streams. Like I would love to do 2 of these a week and make more stuff. It's just like right now the setup and takedown is so hard. Like what if I just had everything set up and I could just like sit down and start doing it? That'd be so nice. So anyway, I'm thinking if we can do that, then maybe Vincent can go to school like he wants to. Like it's no big deal. School's great. I am fully supportive of that. I told him like I'd get a job if I needed to get a job and be the main breadwinner, and like what I'm doing now just doesn't pick up enough. Like I will make that work. Like I'll make that happen. So I think that's been like the big thing this week that we figured out. It's kind of stressful to talk about because it's just a lot of unknowns and life changes are always hard, but I think that it's the right thing to do. You didn't want to just clean it? It's the only one that fits up here. I can't reach over there.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jonica. You're very nice. This is the moment. I keep having to tell myself. I have put like 6 years of work into content in YouTube and whatever else. Like, I don't expect to get like a whole bunch of something from not a lot of effort, and I don't think that I've like really put in like the time that some people put in to like really be really successful doing content full time. But I also start to feel a little bit like, when is it my time to like have anything that works, you know? And I just keep having to tell myself like, this is the moment. Like if I'm able to like get my business stuff figured out to where I'm actually able to like support both of us for a little while, then I know I'll look back on this time and be like, this was so necessary. And I know every single year I have learned things and gotten better at things and gotten more comfortable with criticism, and like just I know that I've learned things through all of this time in making content, and I still don't think my content's amazing. I could do more, which is why I think I want to have a more like dedicated space and like, you know, deep work time to do that, because I feel like that's where I'm stuck right now. But anyway, I just feel like I know that when I look back on it, this will be something that I'm like, yeah, this was necessary. And so many people have this story of like, this is like the moment where it's like people give up. 6 years and 200 videos, and people give up because it just, you're not seeing anything from it, and you got to pay the bills, and like then you put your dreams away and you don't take them back out again from the drawer they used to come in. And I just think that's tragedy, and I'm like not quite ready to do that yet. So Vincent has very graciously taken on paying most of our bills for a long time. The last 3 years I haven't had a job. So it's tricky. Like it really is like to the point. It's the moment right now where it's like, okay, it's time, it's gotta work. Or Vincent's nodding. So that's kind of like where I think that's like the kind of the stage we're in. I'm willing to do a lot to make it work, and I have done a lot to make it work, and I just haven't gotten the paycheck to match yet. But I just feel like I know it's close. I'm just trying to keep going. It's funny because like when we were religious, I used to always say, Daniel, sorry, I forgot to respond to your message also. Envy is is it envy or is it anxiety? Because Is Envy? What does Envy look like? I can't remember. I'm gonna look it up. I know Envy is. What does Envy look like? I remember every single other one. Ennui is like the one that we thought was so funny from Inside Out. Envy. What did Envy look like? Oh, yes. Hilarious. Okay, Daniel, post a picture somewhere so I can see it. That's so funny. Anyway, what was I saying? I can't remember. Somebody will have to remind me. I'll mark off my stuff in the meantime while I try to remember. Yeah, this music is fine. What was I? Literally, what was I saying? I had something I was trying to say. I literally can't remember it. Oh well. I hate when that happens. Happens to me a lot. I just get so distracted. I have a really hard time with distraction. I felt so bad because like Vincent went surfing the other day and I didn't go because of my pulled muscle. So I was like, hey, I'll sit on the beach and like get some footage of you if you want, because it's really nice to be able to see yourself surfing. It's so hard to tell what you're doing wrong when you're on the wave. And yeah, there's people around watching you, but you don't know any of them, so I'm not gonna tell you. And most of the time, I think from the water, you can't really see either. Like Vincent and I go out together all the time, but like we're not always like right next to each other. And if you are right next to each other, then you can't see what's actually happening on the wave that's just past you. And if you're close to shore, then you're actively paddling through whitewater to get back out to where you can just sit on your board. So you just really don't have an opportunity to like sit and watch from when you're in the water. So I was like, I'll take footage of you. And then literally I was only gonna be out there for like half an hour. I was like, I'll just catch one of his. And I literally, for like the first 3 waves that he caught, it was moments where like I looked down for a minute, looked away, I got distracted looking at someone else, and then I couldn't find him again, and then I couldn't tell who it was until he was like too close to the shore for me to do anything. Donica, have fun eating. I will probably be here for at least another hour and a half, so I'll be around. Yeah, I just cannot actually focus. And I didn't even catch one wave of his until the very, very end, which was so very sad. It is a struggle. It is quiet tonight, which I expected. I might actually not stay on as long if nobody else comes in the next half hour or so. I might switch to Minecraft. Because then I'm more busy doing things. I don't know who's on, so say hi if you're here. And I will tell you more stories. Because it is a quiet Halloween night. And I'm just sitting here mostly by my lonesome. Usually my brother's here. I don't know. I don't think he's still here though. Because he's going out with his friends. So I think he's too cool for me. But I don't have any plans for Halloween, so we're here. I'm glad to be here to keep working on this because I really need to finish it. I'm so sick of this pattern. I've been working on it for too long. Okay, this music is passable. I miss epidemic sound. But this will have to do for now until I can justify doubling the price of my music a month. Vince and I have literally never lived in a neighborhood where we actually have kids come to the door, like ever. Because we lived in France where they don't really do that, and also we were on a top floor apartment. And then we were in New York, and we were again top floor apartment. So we didn't have, again, anyone that would come to the door. In New York, also, anyway, when you are in neighborhoods with big apartment buildings, kids don't really go in the different apartment buildings because most of them are like, you have to buzz in. What they do is they usually go to all the ground floor businesses underneath the apartment buildings. And all the businesses will usually stay open late and have candy at the door. So kids in New York generally trick or treat either maybe just in their building if their building has organized it that way, or they just go to all the different little stores, which is very cute and fun. Again, and I think another good way to get to know your neighbors. Because, like, little kids, you know, going to and from school in New York City, it's so nice to know the local bodega guy and stuff, like if you never needed help with anything. Yeah, so I've never had a door to sit at and wait for children to come and take candy off from me. Alright, this guy is gonna be cute. It's coming along. Might stop and do the ears and the eyes, because that seems like fun. And I am just sitting here talking to myself. So maybe I should just do that. I'll have to talk about it when more people show up. If anyone does. But I did change out my Discord so that we could all do a chat together if we wanted to. Like voice chat, which would be so fun, I think. I do that on Discord with Mike for Minecraft a lot. It's just easier. But it would be fun. Anyone who's in there. Because as much as I don't mind just chatting, some people I know, if you're also working on stuff, it's annoying to like have to stop and type. So you were just on Discord, voice chat, and just like push talk or whatever. That would be fun, I think. Now I'm truly sitting here alone. YouTube says there's no one here. Probably should have planned this for a different night, but I just figured there's got to be a few people that don't have plans on Halloween. Let's see what my phone says about it. In other news, we're watching the new season of From. So good. I don't know if you know that show. Anyone who's here, tell me if you have watched that show or not. I don't know if anyone's around, but if you haven't, I will tell you about it. If you want me to. Let's see. I'm just here stitching by myself. I usually have like 4 or 5 people here, but everyone's busy, I think. Just to be expected. I didn't check with anyone if they were free on Halloween or not. I just assumed they were as lame as me because I don't have any plans on Halloween. Because we live in a van, so unless I was in like a group of people who would be able to coordinate, but there's also never kids in those like van life or RV groups anyway. There's no kids, so it's not the same. I'm not really a Halloween party person. I never have been. I have a Halloween homebody. I'd rather like hang out with my family and eat my mom's chili than go out and do stuff. Hold on, muscle surfing. It's hurt. It's one of the really like the little tiny muscles in between your ribs. So it's like every time you move, you can feel it, which is so annoying. Try to do this without taking the hoop down. I have to take the hoop down. I don't want to jam it in there too hard. Wah. Start it right here. Just doing our little cats. I know I said I was gonna do the ears and the eyes, and then I forgot. So here we are doing another round of black, I guess. I started it, now I have to finish it. It's too late. That's fine. It's coming along. I just haven't been working on it during the week. So it is coming along like slower than I'm used to. I'm going to fix focus. Like it's messy. Manual. We're gonna zoom out a little. What? Goose goose?
Yeah, I was just petting his belly and then I stopped and he repositioned himself so I could get it.
Goose goose! Hi! Cat cam. It's a goose. Hi baby. We're the best. This is Goose.
Boy.
He is a big boy. He is a giant cat. He's like a little mountain lion. If a mountain lions were chubby. Hey bud. Oh, he just went right into my lap. How am I supposed to work on this when I just want to get my cat pets? Anyway, YouTube says, according to YouTube, there's exactly one person watching. If that person is you, you better chat. Because I like to talk to people, and it is quiet tonight. It's all on you, baby. You're the only one. No pressure at all. If you don't feel bad if you I guess. But I'm fine. I'm cool. I'm fun to talk to. Yeah, that's better. Should probably start working on some other part of this that's easier to do with this camera. Camera angles make things so much trickier for content. I tell you what. Yeah, just hanging. What other crafty projects am I working on? Not much lately. It's been pretty slow on the crafty front because I've been mostly doing fine art, drawing and stuff. Which I do enjoy quite a bit, obviously. Oh, and then also Minecraft. Minecraft is so creative for me because I just really love building. Honestly, the survival aspect of it is just extra steps to the building. I enjoy the building. But I like doing it in survival because then I just get to live in it and actually use it. When you're just creating in creative in Minecraft, then it's just like, oh, that's nice. It's just this still empty city with no purpose. And it's kind of sad. So I like to do it in survival where I can play with other people and have something that actually has a purpose. But it does take more time to do. So I just started playing on a new server, which is so fun. I'm excited about that. Making new friends. And I have my room with my brothers, which is fun. They're both in college in Utah. So I hang out with them online. And then I have my creative world where I just build to my heart's content, which I really do enjoy. I kind of love to figure out how to do a free cam build tutorial situation. I think build tutorials would be fun. I think I could do good build tutorials. I just have to figure out how I'd want to edit them, which is what takes the most time. And I gotta make sure my computer can handle recording the game play at the same time as doing the gameplay. I think it could, but it's tricky. Yeah, that's kind of... Right now I'm trying to figure out... I took the entire island, I have a big island base with my brothers, and took the entire island and I copy and pasted it using Litematica into a creative world so I could just build on it. And I think it's gonna be so nice. Oops. Can't go in the same hole. I really like how my build is turning out, and I really want to start building it in the survival world. But there's still so much to do in the survival world to make it quick to build what I want to build. So it's annoying. But it's kind of like everything needs to happen at once because I need the storage space. So I really need to start building. But I also just want to build. So I keep going back and forth and probably doing it the least efficient way. I'll get a little bit of resources, then I'll start building, and then I'll run out of resources, and then I have to go get more resources. Instead of just waiting until I had everything at once, I keep doing it the slow way. Okay. The bottom of the eyes. I just get to go all the way across. I don't have to think about it anymore. Because I already messed up one stitch. As I do pretty much every time I do this Wally stream. And thanks for swapping out my cup. Vince got me soda. Because I am from Arizona, and I was raised Mormon. Which means that I am a soda girl. As much as I would like not to be, I am. Over here. Just trash. There we go. Snack break. Pizza Pringles. Hi, Goosey. He's staring me down. You want to smell it? Does anyone else? I always let my pets smell everything. Like, they're cats. They don't want to eat everything. There's very few things that they love. If it's not seasoned meat, which I wonder why I eat not seasoned meat. Rarely. They love that if it's rotisserie chicken or something. Well, the steak. They love that. They love cheese. They love yogurt. They love whipped cream. All the kind of dairy stuff. But everything else they're not going to eat. They like the little butter on them too. I had eggs today. Goose is definitely interested, but he smelled and then he didn't take a bite, which is fine. I wouldn't want him to take a bite. Yeah. So he is the royal taste tester, and he gets to sniff every single thing that I eat. I think it's just mentally stimulating. I feel like it's a nice little experience for him in his little day, in his little walnut brain. Very stimulating, huh? He's just giving me a blank stare. Hi, baby. This is my dinner and / my snack. We just got done surfing right before this. So I did not come ready. Okay. Back to work. I have my pattern on my iPad over here. I said that's the word, iPad over here. And I'm mostly just stitching away. This is a really simple pattern. I designed it, and it's kind of boring to make. I think it's great for people who just want to stitch forever, but I get bored of doing too much one color. So this one feels like torture. But I do think it's such a cute design overall, and I love it. It's something that I would totally put on my wall, and I know a lot of different friends that I have would also put it on their wall. So it's worth making. It's just not fun for me to make. Because it's not who I am. Let's see. Swapping the music. We have to do YouTube music instead of my preferred Epidemic sound. So that's annoying. I think I'm gonna do a Minecraft stream after this, probably. And Minecraft, I looked it up, one, they don't care about you using their music in like your gameplay videos. Like they're not gonna copyright strike you, which is cool. Thanks for that. But they also have complete like playlists that they've made specifically for streaming and creators that are like copyright free, safe music that you can put on. Which is kind of cool. I'm like, wow, that's very thoughtful. Because I do like Minecraft music. It's so similar to that. It's just, you know, lo-fi, chill vibes. So I think I'm just gonna put that playlist on Spotify. I didn't even know that existed, but yeah, they just have like a whole setup, and they have a really nice like FAQ page that is very clear on like what's allowed and what isn't for music and gameplay, like usage rights, which is very helpful. I feel like Minecraft is one game. Like I know that people sometimes get annoyed at the decisions that Microsoft has made, like post buyout from Notch. But I do feel like it is a game and a community that really cares about the community. Like they care about people being able to share what they're working on, and they care about like all the big SMPs that exist, the big servers. And it's kind of nice. It just feels very community oriented, which is why I like to play. Like, for instance, I will give you an example. There's this guy, I think. I mean, everyone's anonymous online, kind of. But he's from Holland. He's in the same time zone as Vincent's parents. So that's kind of easy for scheduling purposes. But yeah, he's like on a new server that I started playing on, and he had left I had no idea who he was. He just left a sign by one of the community areas saying that he wanted to work on some builds together with anyone who was down, and I was like, I'm down. So I DM'd him on Discord, and then of course everyone is always so nice, and I'm coming into the server when it's really built out, so everyone has lots of gear and stuff, and like of course he's just throwing me all of his stuff that he already had. It's like, well, thank you. Now I have 2 stacks of diamonds. I can go buy all the things I need at the mall, which is literally what they have at this they have an entire mall. It's a really awesome mall too. So that was nice, and then he's like, what do you want to do? What about being neighbors when the server resets in January? And I was like, yes. I love having like people to build with, like, you know, fellow gamers to all work on something together. I think it's so much more fun. So I just like, it's so fun. I started this day on that server alone, making my way through the world, and I ended that day with multiple elytra, stacks of diamonds, and a new neighbor from Holland. I don't think I've ever met anyone from Holland, actually. So that was fun. I just think that like it's like the magic of the internet. You just get like to meet so many different kinds of people and be exposed to so many different things that can be bad, but they can also be really good. I'm really grateful for like the Minecraft community. I feel like it's kind of changed my life. It's made me a much more online person in a much happier way, I think. And I wish I had had it sooner. There were a lot of times in my life where I really could have used like Minecraft friends, I think. When I felt like really lonely, like my college years. It would have been really nice to have people to hang out with online. Because dating in college was brutal. Because I went at BYU and it's so competitive there. I got ghosted a lot, so I just was like I just be like sitting around waiting on my phone, see if they text back, and then they never did. Then I just feel bad. And it's like, what if I had just had a community of people that I would just keep me occupied in all those moments sitting alone at the house where everyone else is out doing things and I didn't get invited anywhere. It would have been nice. But I didn't find it until 2020. So early 2020. So it's been like 4.5 years of playing now. But I do love it. And in that server, since it's going to reset soon, I don't have to worry about building things out too much. I can go buy anything I need with diamonds rather than having to like do a whole bunch of farming or like making auto stuff. I don't have to worry about that in this one, like I do on my realm where it's just me and my brothers. And I finally got to use this cute little house design that I made forever ago and I've never been able to use. And it's so cute. It's very like fantasy based, I think. It has like a roof that goes like this. It's cute. I'm also building it in this world. I love it so much. So that's been a fun side project. And since I can just go buy all the materials I need, it's way faster to do. I don't have to spend forever mining or planting trees, waiting for them to grow. Which granted only takes a few days of in-game time, but still. And I haven't been able to use an elytra in so long. Elytra is wings in Minecraft. Generally it's a later game thing. You have to defeat the Ender Dragon, which is like the big boss in the end, or like in the end world. It's a different dimension. You have to defeat the Ender Dragon before you can go find an elytra, and to find an elytra, you have to travel across these floating islands, which are literally just an abyss underneath. So if you fall, like you just fall forever and you die eventually. So it's very dangerous to like go from island to island, and they have these things called end cities in the end on the islands that are just like crazy collections of buildings, kind of like kind of gravity-defying buildings. And they have these things called shulkers in them that shoot out basically like floating potion, essentially. They have this thing, it hits you, it makes you float, which is very scary when you're trying to travel in the end and you're just floating higher and higher and you can't control it, because if you fall, you die. If you fall from a great height, and then hit the ground, you die. And then also, if you accidentally float out, like not over the island anymore, you die anyway, and you don't get your stuff back, because when you die, there's nowhere for it to go. It's just falling. So it's kind of terrifying. So you have to like get through the shulkers and through whatever other baddies are around. And then like clean out the end city. And the only way you can get an elytra is in a ship, a boat. And not all the end cities have boats. Only some of them do. So you could be going to like many end cities before you find an elytra. Just bridging across the abyss to get there. It's very scary. So that's something I'm not looking forward to doing on our realm. Daniel says I need to brush up on my, I don't have very good aim. I need to brush up on my arrow shooting, bow and arrow. And I don't have to do that on this big server where everyone literally has like 6 elytra already, because they've had many end raids. It's nicer once you have one, because then you can fly from island to island, and it's much quicker. And you can make this thing called an ender chest that you can access from anywhere. It's like putting it in a different, like yourself in a different dimension, so you can access it. So it's nice because like once you get an elytra and you can fly around and you have an ender chest, then you just die with all your gear in your ender chest, and you get popped back up into the overworld, and then you just go to your ender chest to grab your stuff. So it works out much better once you get through that first part. The first part is the part that I've actually never done by myself. I know I should. I should just have my own survival world where I actually do that. But I have not done that. I was actually thinking maybe I should just do it for practice so I can be better at Minecraft. My 30-year-old that's practicing video games get better? Like it actually does anything for my life? Yes, I am. So I gotta fix this. I lost my thread. But yeah, that's what I have to do on our realm. I'm putting it off. So I haven't flown in a long time because I haven't had elytra in the world I've been playing on. And then I get to this server and I could just buy one for 30 diamonds. I was like, that's nice. I got 30 diamonds, no problem, with a little bit of mining. And I could buy everything else I needed too. Good tools and all of the building materials. It's just so nice. I'm definitely like a work smarter, not harder person. So if there's like an easier way to do it, I'm gonna do that. At this point, with how many hours I put into this game, I do not need like an authentic survival experience every time. I just want to build. I just want to hang out with people. Okay. I really don't need to be doing another stitch. gonna do half a stitch because this is actually way too short. I don't even know why I started to do that. Let's see. We are officially taking a break from black. I hate that there's half a stitch there. That's gonna bug me. But I also want to do this more than I want to keep stitching in black. Time for the ears and the eyes. Very, very cute. I'm doing 3 threads on all of this because I want it to look a little bit fuller, and I think it looks really nice. I usually don't do 3 threads. 3 threads I find to be a little bit more annoying to deal with. One, because you can never do like the fold over method like you can with 2 threads, you know, like where you just get one long one and fold it in half and then it's really easy to start your thread. You can't do that with 3. So that's just a little bit more of a hassle every time. But also 3 threads get more twisty. And if they get too twisted up tight, then it defeats the point of doing 3 threads because then it's not giving you the coverage. Like you want the threads to be pretty flat. So you're like continually unwinding the threads as you go because they get a little bit, there's like the way that like a stitching motion keeps the needle kind of slowly turning rotations as you go, which means that it's slowly winding up your threads. You gotta constantly be unwinding it. And there's always one strand that ends up so much shorter than all the other ones, which is so annoying. So I just feel like 2 strands are much funner. I do like how this looks though. Gotta say, I do like how it looks. Just wish it wasn't so annoying to do. Okay. I'm gonna do the ears. I'm gonna do the eye first and then maybe move up to the ear and then I'll break the thread and do the other eye, move up to the ear. Because I have to do exactly, oh no, I need to do the nose too. Did I mess up again? Dang it, I did mess up again. Okay, gotta fix this really fast. And then we will do the nose. This is actually gonna work out okay though, because I think I messed up. But I accidentally did 2 stitches I shouldn't have done. For the nose, I wasn't looking. Since I'll just do the nose first so that it like hooks the stitches so they can't go anywhere. Let's see. Yep. This is the nose right here. Why am I like this? I am the actual worst. I literally always do this to myself. When I'm streaming, I just get lost like talking. I'm not paying that much attention. So I always end up messing up my patterns a little bit. It's a sacrifice I make to do this online. And you all get to witness it. This is how we fix mistakes. You don't want to take apart everything because the rest of it's fine. Turn it over. Pull the threads back through. If you can. I'm gonna like pick at them carefully. Let's see. Almost there. This is so fun. Do you love watching this? Put music back on. I feel like YouTube music is so strange. It like doesn't just keep playing like you'd expect it to. This one's called Summer in New York. I've experienced many times having lived in New York. So I wonder, I think this is the right one. This one might actually be the right one. Might have been pulling on the wrong one. Oops. Yeah, it was. Oh, that's painful. Sorry, I know this is not fun to watch. You're probably screaming internally right now. But I promise it'll be okay. Ta-da! Here we go. A nose. This give you a princess in the form of a little black cat. Please tell me, someone, please tell me you know that quote. Otherwise, I just look like a crazy person right now. Okay. Now we do the nose. put this thread on before I put it back on the... But that's okay. Okay. I do need to tighten it up because I pulled it really hard. I'm liking this hoop. I got this just at Michael's for cheap. I just thought it might, because it's a little bit thinner, it might fit better in this clamp that I use for straightening. And it does work great. So I'm very happy with that. Let's straighten everything out. There we go. Notes. 1, 2, 3, pull it through. There we go. So we have all those black threads that are hanging out there now in the back. I gotta be extra careful. I'm not doing any other stitches after these ones that we'll be able to. Okay, we're gonna do this. I have to be so careful, but we got this. I feel like it's like blurry and I can't tell if it's... Yeah, there we go. Sorry. Seems like there's one thread that's hanging out here. But I'm gonna do all of the other directions of these 4 stitches down through the middle. So that should help. Look at this. And I will go on the back and like kind of pull it all through one more time too. Oh no. And stick these. How do I do that? There we go. This one definitely. There's my needle or my thread puller. I'm gonna go through one more time and like clean it up a little bit more. On the back side. Now I can just pull it all out and not worry as much about messing up the stitches because the new stitches I made are kind of holding everything into place. There's just like there's one black thread that slipped through and it's bugging me. I might just trim it. That actually fixed it most of the way. We're doing surgery. Such is the life of a crafter who doesn't make money on it, so it's just for home and it doesn't matter. This other thread is bothering me. There's like one more black thread that's going through right here, and it should be. Is this the right way to do it? I don't know. People are always in my comment section telling me there's a right way to do it. But I just make this for myself, so I don't think that there's a right way. The right way is the way that is fun and makes sense for me to do. There it is. That's the culprit. Much better. Okay. We fixed it, I think, most of the way. Looks like how it's supposed to look now. It actually looks darker on the camera than it actually is. It is fixed, really. I'm gonna turn this down. I think the light's like kind of crazy. It's so much better. Sorry. I've been doing that this whole time. The light was just a little too much. Make sure the camera's like in focus because that would drive me nuts. You guys gotta tell me if it's not, because I can't see it as well on my tiny screen. Sorry, I actually put this way too far. else is new? Jackie, if you ever watched this, don't hate me, but I did start watching Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Couldn't resist. I have Disney Plus right now, and Hulu shows. Also, you can watch them on Disney Plus. I have Hulu too, but it came up when I was looking at Halloween stuff. And I've been waiting to watch it with Jackie, my friend, who is here sometimes. But she's super busy right now because she is a news producer and it is election season. So she's super busy, which I understand. And I just really could not wait. So I watched it. It's only one season, so it went by really fast. I'm trying to decide if I like doing these crafting streams on this channel or if I want to stick with my other channel. It does have a cross-stitch video on it. It's kind of like these are just like my creative streams and I am not always cross-stitching. Most of the time I am right now. Sometimes I'm knitting. And I could draw or do other things while I do this if I wanted to. I kind of maybe think it should just be like art. Artsy. I don't know. If anyone has opinions, tell me. Because I always have a really hard time making up my mind. Because I can't see the future, so I don't know what the best choice is. And I think I will finish these ears and eyes. And then, if it's still quiet around here, I'll probably head off and go stream some Minecraft instead. Because I am in the middle of building a house. And it is fun to do. Sure, my brothers will be busy tonight, so it will just be me anyway. Maybe there'll be something going on the server. I can finish building my house over there, because I am almost done with that. I have to do the roofs. They're much easier to do with Elytra, so I can jump down instead of having to use scaffolding and all of the things. So it should be pretty quick to do. And I'm really excited to finish it because it's gonna be cute. And then I can just kind of like focus on landscaping and like making the area really cute and not have to worry about functionality too much, which is so nice. Okay, I'm gonna break the thread. I don't want to frog it all the way over. It's too much. We need to figure out what we're doing for dinner. Vince? Vincenzo. Get those headphones in so you cannot hear me at all. Vince? Should I call him? Probably. I need to cut this and I can't see. There we go. Hey, hon.
Mm-hmm.
Did we decide what we're doing for dinner? We talked about it while we were surfing.
We did not.
We have pot stickers.
Pot stickers.
What do you want to do with them? Just have those? But that's fine. We can just do that.
What's the alternative?
I don't know. We don't really have an alternative.
Crashing and burning.
Crashing? Well, we had takeout last night, so we can't do that again. Would you want to?
I would literally get some cheap ass tacos from your Jack in the Box.
Cheap ass tacos.
Or Del Taco.
I would be down for Jack in the Box tacos.
Jack in the Box?
Yeah.
Jack in the Box.
I like their tacos. They're so cheap.
Jack in the Box it is. Meow.
Very healthy. We're very healthy around here.
Candy and tacos.
How much protein is in a Jack in the Box taco?
Not much.
Did you look?
It's like 6 grams in like a normal taco and 9 grams in like a monster taco.
It's not terrible. It's something. Well, yeah, it's fast food. It's never gonna be great. That's not how they're advertised.
There.
But some is better than none.
Some is better than none, you're right.
What about Taco Bell taco? How much protein does that have? He's petting our cat. I guess I will look it up.
Yeah, because I'm too busy petting my cat.
Yeah, you're so busy petting our cat.
Very busy.
Hey, can you turn off the overhead lights?
Off?
Yeah, it's making the weird wavy thing. Better. Thank you. Light. Weird lighting. I gotta turn it up. Hello. Let's see. How much protein is in a Taco Bell taco? Taco Bell taco. I want to know. Inquiring minds. Okay. The Taco Bell original taco is 8 grams of protein.
Alright, not bad.
So it's a little bit more, but it's definitely not worth doing it. Only that one.
I think the best I've seen is like the Del Taco little chicken ones, the al carbon ones.
Yeah.
Are actually really good and they're super cheap.
Well, especially like the ratio of like filling to taco is a little bit better on those ones, I feel like. So maybe what we'll do once I end this stream in 15-ish minutes, maybe we'll go get food. Will we come back here?
That's 6:44, and you're going to stream Minecraft after?
I could. I can change that plan. But what are your thoughts?
Depends on what we're getting. If we're getting Del Taco, yes. If we're getting Jack in the Box, I say let's just stay in that parking lot instead. Slash come back here. Come back towards the spot. But Jack in the Box taco, the Jack in the Box parking lot, I feel like it's open late or something.
Maybe. You can look and see. You know what? Isn't...
That's the same with Michael's and Walmart and those.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Because you're not confusing it with the other one, are you? The one in Carlsbad?
Never mind.
Or Oceanside? Last time we went to the one in Oceanside.
I'll check it out.
Taco Bell is in the Michael's and Walmart parking lot.
Yeah, I think I might.
We'll have to see. See what we can do.
Yeah, Jack in the Box is all the way down to San Clemente.
Okay. Well, I can stream tomorrow night instead then. No big deal.
If we want to get a Jack in the Box, it's not correct.
Yeah. Or we could get something else. Del Taco is cheap too. But I feel like you were excited for Jack in the Box.
What?
So we can do that. Just a little bit longer of a drive, right?
Like a big skin tag.
You can try. Don't blink and bleed, okay? Yeah, I mean, those can make you bleed if you hit skin and not callus. Lucy does get good calluses. Look how cute this cat is turning out. I actually love it. Okay, I'm gonna switch threads to the yellow now. And do with the rest of his little eyes.
We had a bad callus, my boy.
He's always had those. I feel like they just... I think his nails just stay sharp for so long. He takes very good care of his nails. Keeps them sharp. Okay, we're gonna put this away for later. I will be using this thread again. It's nice. Brownish one. I love this color. It's kind of an ugly color. And I think it looks really good with the bright orange. I just think the color combo is great. Very, very yellow for little cat eyes.
start putting stuff away then.
Sure. I think my original plan was to stream on Friday nights anyway, so that's fine.
We could do that.
We're not like going to a movie or anything.
Yeah. If we're going to movie, I said let's go for my birthday instead. Saturday.
Yeah. What did you want to do that? Do a movie? That's what we did for my birthday.
What? I mean, let's see if there's even anything interesting.
There's Halal Guys is over there if you wanted to do that.
Oh, guys.
Or obviously we could do a restaurant, but you said you weren't sure about a restaurant. So I'm just offering Halal Guys as a reminder. And his birthday's on Saturday. He's turning 31. The big 31. Like a non-birthday. Last year was the big birthday. I always use this
I heard that Conclave is really
bread
good.
conditioner.
That's like the latest movie where Ralph Fiennes.
Oh. What's it about?
It's in the Vatican.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing the trailer for that.
Sci-fi drama.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, listen to the cast. You got Ralph Fiennes. You got Stanley Tucci, John
I love
Lithgow,
Stanley Tucci so much.
Sergio Castellitto. Like, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Carlos Diaz.
What about Heretic? Is that one out yet?
Heretic? I don't think it's out yet. Let me
Okay.
check.
We're excited for that one too. That one looks fun.
Smile 2.
I will see that if you want to, but I don't want to see it.
That or Terrifier 3, but
It's your birthday, you get to pick whatever you want. Yes. I will be scared shitless, but that's okay. I like scary movies, but the Smile movies for some reason just really...
oh wait. That Anora movie, that was interesting too. It's the one that won awards in Canada. Prostitute girl that gets married to a
Russian oligarch.
Russian oligarch guy.
Yeah. That one looked good. It's totally up to you. You pick. Does that make it harder?
It's like I'm not. Yeah. I mean, like, I would love to see Heretic, but
Well,
I don't think it's that yet.
We can. When is it out? So we could just go. Like, if it's like a week after or something, we could just do that.
That one, absolutely.
Yeah.
November 8th, so the week after.
So just next weekend. So if you don't want to do it this weekend, we could do that next weekend. And just have, like a chill day on Saturday.
Yeah, let's do a chill day on Saturday. Like, there's nothing.
But yeah, because Yvette wanted to surf anyway on Saturday,
Yes,
so
that's
let's do
right.
that.
There's nothing I really want to drive half an hour for and then get back.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, let's do that then.
Yeah, let's do it instead. I mean, Conclave, I'm sure I can find it somewhere. And Smile, we can watch that.
How long has Conclave been out? Like, will it still be out, in 2 or 3 weeks from now?
October 25th.
Okay.
So I assume.
See how long it lasts in theaters.
Yeah. It's like selecting the new pope type of drama and just like
Yeah.
all the
Perfect.
all the China Rowland.
Fun. Many religious movies coming out.
Yeah. I mean, everybody's ganging up on the Mormons too right now, like with Heretic and that Snoop Dogg video.
Yeah, that new Snoop Dogg video is funny. Funny. Okay. One more eye to go. Come on. I can't see what I'm doing. Gotta sit up. Jack in the Box tacos do sound good. I need to figure out, I'm gonna look at Minecraft mods for recording. I know that there's one that I've used before that's good. But I need to make sure my computer can handle it. Cross stitch just takes always so much longer than you think. Like, I was like, this will be quick. It's just a few stitches. Here we are. It's just slow. It's slow craft. Not good for people who need to get stuff done quickly. That's for sure. And I know I also do it the slow way. Pulling each individual stitch instead of doing the X together, but I just feel like the X together makes things look way more twisty and like uneven. I really notice a difference in my stitches when I try to do it the faster way. Which I'll demonstrate for you so you can see what I'm talking about.
Perfect.
It's like this, like if you go, let's see. If you like go down and then without pulling it all the way through, go to the next one and then just pull it all through at once. It just makes things look a little less neat. And the tension is just a little bit off. And I think it also, like your thread gets a little bit more frayed. Because I think that it's just more tension being pulled through it. What? Oh, yeah, I saw that. I will be done right at 7, which is exactly what I said I would do. There is. I heard the intercom. Yeah, I heard the intercom thing, but I didn't realize they were pulling up right next to us. I didn't know I lived in a van. And we're hanging out in a parking lot. Same parking lot I'm always in on Thursday nights. It's a state park. In Southern California. Okay, almost there. And then I must go because I have a hungry husband and I've already been on for 2 hours. Unfortunately, or fortunately I guess, it's been a pretty quiet night, so. Fortunately for me, I don't have to sit here by myself anymore. Next year I should probably do like a Halloween event. Hopefully I'll have a bigger crowd of people that follow me regularly by then. And I can like do something fun. I think that'd be fun. Okay, 3 more stitches. You ready, Vince?
Yeah.
He's literally standing there in the hallway, staring at his phone.
I'm not doing the fatal mistake I did last time, which is to turn off the inverter because I'm putting stuff downloaded. So
Yes.
now my brain is stuck because
It did happen at the end of the last
yeah,
one.
let's put this stuff away. But no, let's not put the stuff away because if not, I'm going to do that. So
Well,
that's where I'm at.
I am doing 1 more stitch and then we are done for the night. And I might want to do, I'll see if I want to do more than 1 crafting stream a week. What?
I almost did it.
Vincent, you thought about it too much.
Did I miss? No, I did not miss it. I almost did.
I can't believe after that you just literally did that. I would then you would deserve me being mad at you at that point because then you did it twice. Okay, look how cute this little cat is. We are done for the night. Thanks so much for hanging out. I'm here every week. We'll be doing this again next week and the week after and the week after. Vincent's cleaning up. He's ready to eat. And I'm gonna mark off. I get to mark off so much of my pattern. Let me change. So, I'll be on next week and we'll be doing this again. Hopefully I'll actually finish this pattern at some point. And I'm probably going to do a Minecraft stream tomorrow because the place where we hang out for like the nighttime hours is very quiet. We don't want anyone to know that I'm there. So, I'm gonna sign off here. Have a great night. Happy Halloween. And I know you're gonna find the right button.